Hello. Already got us here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life and for this journey and for this moment. I had a little tongue twist there. And I was about to stop it right there, but I'm going to keep going. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your positive energy. And thank you for your listening. I really appreciate it. Thank you. The reason why I paused is because I knew what the title of this message was going to be. Well, I kind of paused and had a tongue twist at the same time. I knew what this message was going to be, but I wasn't going to say it, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's called Expect Greater. And I wrote this in the community tab. I posted like a double rainbow, and I wrote this in the community tab to expect greater and, to speak of wow. And this is why, okay, I'm glad I didn't stop this message because I was, especially when I got like tongue twist and pause like that. But what's beautiful that just more so of the reason why that even happened is because well, let me go back to the community tab because I guess I'm getting so excited. Okay, so in the community tab, I posted a double rainbow. If you can see on the community tab, there's a rainbow, a visible rainbow, then there's one hidden in the back, but you can still kind of see it. And on the post, I said something like, expect greater. And I was speaking of also like you have been cleansing, you have been healing, and you have been shedding. And, this is a reminder that you're divinely connected. And I was just saying like how I was guided to say expect greater, not just physically but spiritually. And so what just came out is a spirit of air and rebirth. And it says a favorable wind is blowing on your life. Then I have here rebirth, an opportunity for deep transformation is before you. Wow. So this is exactly what it's like it's going off of that, you've been through, you're going through a rebirth. You've been healing, you've been shedding, you've been healing, you've been shedding, and you've been cleansing, and you're being guided to expect greater. And I believe that's what this spirit of air is speaking of. There could be like something that's going to be communicated to you. There's clarity coming. There could be opportunity, there could be clarity, there could be communication. There's something that is about to go in your favor. I'm getting like during this time as you're going through a rebirth, I'm getting like your favor in this time as you are healing. I'm also getting like there's something that is going to go in your favor where normally for others it don't go in this favor as, and it's because of just the healing, the cleansing, and the shedding that you've been through. I'm also getting like and I'm also getting like this as well, like there's something that you may have created before. I'm speaking to someone who may have created something before, and I'm getting like you went through cleansing, you went through healing, you went through shedding, and you had to go through this rebirth. And I'm getting like not only did you as this physical energy had to go through this rebirth, I'm getting that like whatever now that you're going to go back to something that you're going to create, and it's like a rebranding as well, and it's going to go in your favor. Wow, so I'm getting like you went through a rebirth to rebrand something. And now you're rebranding something. Wow. That message is for someone. And I'm guided to and if you don't hear these numbers, if this doesn't resonate, if these numbers doesn't resonate, that does not mean that something in this message does not resonate. But there's something that there's something significant about 1966, 1930. You could be seeing the numbers. These were some where I was guided to write in my notes. I've been, accumulating a lot of signs and messages throughout the days, and this is what I was guided to write in my notes. So if this resonates, it can resonate. If it don't, it still may be something in this message that is for you. So I have here 1966. That can be significant for someone. 1930. Maybe there's something. Fill in a blank where it goes for some. Also 404 can be significant. You could be seeing these numbers: 222, 444, 555, 111, 808, 888, 000, 1313, 1010, 144, 1444. You could be 59, or the number 59 could be significant. You could have been born in 95 as well. 5449 is significant for someone. 992 could be significant for someone. 9889 could be significant for someone. 4822 could be significant for someone. 93 could be significant for someone. A child that is 13 could be significant as well. New York could be significant, Iowa can be significant, New Jersey could be significant, and Florida could be significant. So there's something significant about these, about this, and I was just guided to bring it here today. So if any of these resonate, then this message is definitely for you. But even if you didn't hear, even if none of those resonated, there's still something in this message for you to hear. I'm guided to say. As I look at the bottom of the deck, I have here Spirit of Fire. Shine your power unreservedly. Yeah, there's a favorable wind that is blowing on your life. Rebrand, rebirth. It's because you went through a rebirth. It's because of your rebirth, and I'm getting you rebranding something as well. Your rebirth has helped you rebrand something. This could have already happened. Yeah, life is showering you with this abundance. I cannot make this up. Remember, and I just said 1313, and I have the number 13 right here on this Bizone totem right now. Yeah, you could be seeing the numbers 1313, or 13 could be significant. Remember, I said someone may have a child that is 13. Something could have happened at 13. There's something significant about this. Maybe you're recreating something when you were from when you were 13. There's something significant about that. But going back to what I said, like someone can already be in this energy of rebranding, or this is something that is about to happen and it's going to go in your favor. It's a part of your transformation, and I'm getting like with that expect greater. Expect greater, because it's like what the love and support that you've had from the divine before, you're being guided to know. This is a reminder for you to know that that same support, that same protection, that same guidance you're going to have with you shining your power. Remember, we saw that on the deck. It was the Spirit of Fire with whatever it is that you're wanting to create. And I'm getting like it's about to get physical for you right now. Like you've done so much spiritually, now it's going to show physically for you. Yeah, and this is why this life is sharing you with this abundance is here, because it's like it's letting you know that it lets you know like the abundance is within, and now it's time for it to be externally shown, and it's going to go in your favor. Everything is going. I'm getting like you went through the experiences that you needed to go through. Yeah, I look at the bottom of the deck and I have here the circle of life. I give you my blessing to accomplish your quest. I cannot make this up. Wow. It's beautiful. And I just saw spring, and that card it speaks of stepping into uncharted territories. But yes, there's so much that is going to go in your favor, and I cannot make this up as well. I have here creative fire. Wow, creative fire is here. And it says, reveal your creative talent for an inspired life. Yes, there's something that you're being guided to start again. There's something that you rebranding. You went through a rebirth. Now it's time to rebrand, and it's going to go in your favor. I'm getting like there's expect greater, expect what is meant for you. Expect what you have healed and worked on so much in the inside is going to show outwardly, so that abundance is going to be showing outwardly for you with this rebrand, with this rebirth. I'm getting like it was all a part of the divine plan. The number 25 could be significant, but yes, it says reveal your talent for an inspired life. With this abundance, there's abundance that is meant for you. There's prosperity that is meant for you with the creative talent that you have. Yes, and it's all going to go in your favor. Remember, we saw the Circle of Life card. You had to have and I saw a turtle on that card as well. You had to have a lot of patience. You had to have a lot of, things may have seemed slow, but it was all part of divine timing. It was all a part of your rebirth. It was all a part of you growing and evolving. And this is why you're This is why I'm just getting like you're in divine alignment, and that's what those rainbows is representing. Expect greater, you know. It's speaking of not just physically, but like not just spiritually, but physically, not just physically, but spiritually, to expect greater. Yes, and you're in divine alignment. I have here the wild feminine, awaken your she-wolf instinct, that primordial force. I always do that with that card. The number 2 could be significant. And remember, I said 222 could be significant for someone. You're in things are coming into balance for you. Things are coming into harmony for you. You know, this is going to be a really blissful time for you. A really blissful time, you know. And those numbers that you may be guided to look up the messages of those numbers. If you have been seeing one or all of those numbers, you may be guided to look up all of those numbers. Yes, so there's a lot of cards that just came out. It's the coyote totem, the moon, sacred sexuality, autumn, and healing. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and pull them out because I feel as though they were important. Yeah, so I'm gonna just pull them. Yeah, so we have here the coyote totem. Show humor. Laughter is your medicine. The moon. Lady Moon gives you the keys to mystery, the other feminine power. Sacred sexuality. Reconnect with the source of your divine sexuality. Autumn, a time for letting go. Lighten your load. Healing. I support you on the path of healing. Wow. Wow. Then what just forced itself out is speaking out. Your voice is released. Express yourself frankly. And at the bottom of the deck, I have here the heart's wisdom, 12. Remember, I think I said something about 12. If not, 12 could be significant. But we have here the heart's wisdom. Listen to the call of your heart, your God, and love. Yes. So I'm getting like someone's creative talent could be something with laughter. Something with laughter is significant. I'm also just getting like, you know, your stories, the stories that you have, you may be going back, the stories and experiences that you have, you may be going back, you know, and just seeing like, you may be in this energy of just finding more humor when it comes to it, or you may be guided in this time to find more humor in some of the things that you may have went through. Yes, because a lot of them was illusions. I'm getting a lot of them was illusions with the moon card here. A lot of them was illusion. It was a part of your awakening. I'm getting like for someone realizing that there are some illusions that you were in, and you're just like, how was I in that? How did I allow that? How did I let that happen or this happen? And I'm getting like that may be the energy that you may be in this time, or you just may be guided to just really look at like you were in illusion and just allow yourself, you know, to find some humor when it comes to some of the things that you may have went through. I'm not saying like none of the things that you went through is wasn't serious or anything like that, but with this coyote totem, I'm also getting like this energy of inadequacy about yourself, that you're realizing how adequate you were, but I'm getting like you were under some type of illusion because of some beliefs that you had, and a lot of stuff played out because of this belief. Like there was a lot of people, places, and things that played out on this belief that caused an illusion for you. I hope that makes sense. I'm also getting like for someone like you realize that the part you played in something, you're gaining a lot of wisdom, and you're like, how did I let that happen? Like, how did I let this person, place, or, you know, how did I let this happen in this time? But moreover, like you've healed. I'm getting like you're being supported on this healing, because remember, some cards down, we have here healing. I support you on the path of healing. Whatever this is, you are supported on this path of healing, and you've gained a lot of wisdom. this entire journey. I'm speaking to someone who may have went through an awakening as well. You know, you've gained so much, you've learned so much, you have broken free from a lot of illusions that were over your life, over your mental. And you know, the beautiful thing about it is you've been able to transmute it, and it's wisdom now, and now you can birth it to what it is that you want to create. You can birth it to whatever it is that you want to create. And you know, you have the keys. It's like no one can do this like you, because you've gained the wisdom in it, the keys to your experience. So how you're going to do this is very divine. It's very in divine alignment. It's like meant for you. And this is the path. And this is everyone have this journey. Everyone has this journey. But I'm getting like you chose to do it the way that it was needing to go for you, for yourself. Yeah, with this sacred sexuality, reconnect with the source of your divine sexuality. I'm getting like there's a snake on here. I'm also getting like Kundalini. I'm also getting like the sacral chakra, reconnecting with your sacred chakra, because you know that's where your creativity is. So you may be guided in this time to spend more time healing this chakra. You may be guided in this time to like meditate on this chakra, intentionally heal this chakra, you know, because this is where your creativity come from. Do I want to say this? Yeah. So I have a little story. It's a quick story. I spoke with, so I know as a child, my mom told me not too long ago that as a child, I've been having like I was having stomach issues from a child. And out of like all these years, we were on the phone, and out of all these years, she had just told me like, it was one time that I was in church, right? It was one time that I was in church, and that she said I was like 7. It was one time I was in church, and like the pastor, she said he was a prophet, but she said that, you know, the pastor, the prophet, said, you know, is there anyone having stomach issues? Is there any child out there that is having stomach issues or something like that? And she said that, you know, we went up there, and this pastor put his hand on my stomach, and she said that he started like praying over it or whatever like that. And I was like, what? Like, I instantly got kind of upset, because first of all, after all these years, I'm just not hearing this story. And I just remember ever since then, I really did have like stomach issues, you know. I was just like, you know, why am I just not hearing this story? I wasn't upset with her. It's just like, I'm just thinking, okay. And it came to me like, I'm just not ready. I'm just not hearing this story, because now I'm ready to heal it. I now have the resources. I now have the tools. I know how to go within and heal this energy. I know how to heal this. But I was just like, I was just telling her, I was guided to say this. I'm not saying that all people are out to get someone. I'm not saying that, you know, everyone have negative intentions or anything, but this was the first thing that came to me. I was like, you never, like, I was just saying, like, he was not supposed to touch me. And she was like, I was like, and she got silent. I was like, just hear me out. I was like, you never know who is sent. I was like, you just never know who is sent to be used for someone to go a different path. You never know who is being sent to be used to diminish someone's light. And you know, I just openly just started saying this. So I'm like, this gotta be coming from somewhere. I'm like, I can't just be making this up. Even though I was 7, since I cannot make this up. Even since that time, I do remember like me having stomach issues, because I want to say that they got worse. And I'm trying to see, like, did I have stomach issues before, you know, before that? Because I must have, because my mom was like, my mom was like saying that when he said that I went up there, but I'm like, for some reason it's telling me I did not have stomach issues. Like something's telling me I didn't have it until after that. But I like that to move forward, because you know how I get with telling stories. To move forward, the stuff that I was telling her when I was on the phone with her, that wouldn't have been spilling out. The stuff that I was saying, like, you never know who's being sent to use and this and this and that wouldn't never came out my mouth if there wasn't some type of truth to it. So during this journey, I have been having to do a lot of sacral healing, and I just think of, like, there was a lot of things that I thought of that happened to me as a child, and I'm like, wow, like, it could have been just from an unhealed, it was from an unhealed place. Like, a lot of things happening. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going, but yeah, that could be significant for someone. Maybe you may have had like the same or similar, but I do remember me telling her, like, he was not supposed to touch me. Like, they came out my mouth, like, and I'm like, dang, I never knew this all of this time that happened. Like, normally I have a great memory. I was like, but I did not remember at 7 that someone had touched my stomach, that there was someone that touched my stomach and prayed over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never that's something I didn't remember, and I felt some type of way when she told me that. I'm like, you don't just let anyone touch your child. It don't matter who. Like, I get it. I get that, that's someone you're supposed to be trusting, but I'm like, why am I at this age right now saying what I'm saying, and it's just spilling out about, and I'm looking at the bottom of the new deck that I have in my hand, and it says outrageous openness. You have to be open-minded to different things. But anyway, so that may be same or similar to someone else's situation. Like I said, not everyone is bad. I'm not trying to say it. Not everyone is negative. I'm not trying to put that out on anyone or anything like that. No. But I do know what was just spoke. And remember, I have your speak out right here. I have here you speaking out. So maybe that was something that I just needed to express just right then, and for someone else to express something, or maybe it just needed to be expressed so an illusion can be broken, or maybe it just needed to be expressed so someone else can hear. Someone may have went through the same or similar experience, and and can move forward. But I have here sacred sexuality. It says reconnect with the source of your divine sexuality. Then I have here autumn, a time for letting go, lighten your load. So this is the time to let go. So it's a time to let go. Maybe that did happen to you in the past, something similar, something dealing with your sacral chakra. Maybe something did happen. Maybe you do have like a lot of stomach issues, and you've been trying to get to the root of it. And this is another thing. This is how I know that it was meant for me to find that out that day, because I've been trying to get to the root. I've been making it very intentional to get to the root. I was making it very, very intentional to get to the root of what was going on with my sacral chakra, what was going on like with my stomach, what was going on in when it comes to the root, the sacral and the solar. And she came with this story. I'm just saying, like, out of all these years, this story comes up. This must be something that I needed to know. And this is, it was a time to let go. It was a time to see what has happened, see the cycles that it may have caused, because it did cause a lot of cycles. It did cause a lot of cycles, and to heal from it. And so this what maybe this message may be for you as well. This message may be for you as well. A time for letting go. Maybe you're being guided to let this go. Wow. And then I have your healing. I can't make this up. So maybe this part of the message is for me. Maybe all of this message is for me as well. Because it says I support you on the path of healing. So it's letting you know to get to the root. See, you've been being guided to the root of what's been going on in your life. Maybe, like I said, you've been doing a lot of healing, shedding, and cleansing, right? And in this time, there's a lot of illusions that is being removed, and you're getting to the truth of what's really been going on. But these things had to be healed because they couldn't go with you to this next level of, expecting greater. Like, this is part of your rebirth so that you can rebrand. Because remember, creative, when you rebrand with this creative fire here and rebranding, there's a talent that you have that you're going to be creating with. And remember, sacred have everything to do with like creation, expression, emotions, transmuting and stuff like that. So maybe in this time you're being guided to, not maybe, but this message is maybe saying to like continue to heal that sacral chakra, release, let go of what is needed to be let go, and know that you're being supported on this path of healing, and to speak out. Because remember, we have here speak out. Your voice is released. Express yourself frankly. So I believe that that message, that story, I was needing to express that so that it can help someone else to express, or to tell that story so that someone else can, go back to their timeline to see, what may have caused anything when it came to the sacral chakra for them. But I do know that was divinely guided, and you're being guided to know that you're being divinely guided, and you're supported on this path of healing as you let go of the past, as you let go of that hurt, as you let go of those cycles. Yeah, because I have your worth that just came out. You have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Wow, you are worthy. And then it has like a lion on here. You are worthy. Then I have here lost. Wow. So worthy is on a favorable wind is blowing on your life and on rebirth. Then I have here lost that just came out, but that fell on life is sharing you with this abundance. So I'm getting like there's so much that you may have lost in the past, but you're getting that back doubled. Expect greater. What you think you may have lost, the things that you may have lost, the people, places, and things that you may have lost, it was meant for you to lose. And I'm getting like now life is going to be showering you with this abundance, with flow here and inner power. You have I'm getting you're in this energy, or you may be guided to be in this energy of surrendering, and that is on creative fire. Surrendering and letting it all flow. It says, allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. And then I have here inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. And that is on awaken. That is on the wild feminine. Awaken your she-wolf instinct. Wow. Awakening. Yep. Cannot make this up. Awakening. You're awakening. It's awakening that is taking place in this time. Yep. Outrageous openness. And guess what? Remember I said when I was speaking of outrageous openness, and I saw it on the bottom of the deck, and I was speaking of the sacral chakra. I remember I saw it on the bottom of the deck. Now it fell out, and it fell out on the moon card in the sacral chakra. Can I make this up? Illusions being removed. That story that I told you, that was an illusion being removed from me. I had to have an outrageous openness when it came to this. When it came to this, so that I can heal. And this may be for you as well. You have to have an open mind when it comes to your healing. Something about that. Then I have your companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. And that is on a time for letting go. Then I have your ease. That is on healing. I support you on the path of healing. Then I have your ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. Then I have your allowing. And that is on speaking out. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. Then I have here deepening. Wow. So I'm going to get the overall messages. I'm going to get the overall message. For overall messages. Patience, empowerment, abundance, self-sufficiency, travel, trust, creative blocks. This all came out, so I'm gonna all get it in clarity. Wow. And this is everything I said at the throughout this whole message. I said messages. All right, we have here patience. If you've tried forever to shift the problem, there's probably something to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now. Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follows. Empowerment. When you ask the divine to take over, you get pulled into your own authentic power. It's a force of inner love that wants your wholeness and magnificence. Unfold my true and radiant self, dear divine. Abundance. Divine beloved, please show me how to feel fully deserving to receive. I release my ego's plan and open to be a vehicle for abundance. Self-sufficiency. And self-sufficiency was on inner power. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I'm willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Travel. Let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. Trust. When love is and trust is on outrageous openness and deepening. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Creative blocks. If you're an artist of any kind, you can offer all work to divine, making it God's alone. I offer this for the highest good to benefit the planet. Release me from blocks and restrictions. May this serve all who need. Then I have here clarity, and that was on ease. Let me trust my deepest instincts in all ways, especially when matters are unclear. May my own holy intuition always guide the way. Wow, I really hope that this message resonated with you all. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.